better way of doing it. The judge is after you. Well, the bottom line is that you are the judge has a sick person. I said, well, we'll get you. Prove it. Heal my wife, and he did. So, is there something to this? Do we know if these psychic energetic fields, these informational energetic fields, which they become, do anything? Well, we have hundreds of years and even recent research in the last 100 years of amazing cures done by, quote, psychic healers, laying on of hands, psychic projection. All of these things have been proven to be very valid by top people, including Andrei Pisharik, who himself witnessed with a psychic surgeon in Brazil who removed a tumor from him, which he then put on his desk, which he kept his entire life in a little jar. These things are irrefutable. Now, people don't like Pisharik, and he's kind of a weird guy, and we don't really know. I think he was a little bit too influenced by certain things, but he was a medical doctor and had many great inventions, did so many things. I mean, this is a very common but advanced person. But I think it was a little bit too metaphysic. But the bottom line is hundreds of people were cured by this Brazilian psychic surgeon who would go in and do things under the guidance of a spirit to actually affect things. And that's the other thing we have to be very careful of. We want to make sure that everyone understands there is the scientific element, but there is the great spiritual element that has not been dealt with enough in this field, which I will be dealing with. And that is actually using the more spiritual energies, spirits, God forms, etc., which is all part of metaphysical radionics, but I think has been discounted a little bit too much now. The blending of it, as is blended with Tibetan medicine, who people tend to give a lot of credit to, the Tibetan thought form in general, where they have 50% of it is based in some sort of physical herbs and other things, and 50% is based in the demon who is infecting your body to cause the illness. I think overlooking that is childish and falling into the trap of bogus scientific thought that really hasn't done much of anything. So let's remember, scientists haven't cured dandruff. They haven't cured pimples. We can go on to certain simple little things that they have been unable to cure, which you think you'd at least get some of the base stuff done, huh? Well, I don't see any of the base stuff done at all. Almost nothing has been cured. And the fact that you use something on these dandruff to control it is not curing it. So I don't know of any cures out there for anything. So to follow down a path that is pretty unsuccessful and thinking that's the only path is foolish. So the whole idea is there's the spiritual aspect and, of course, the vibrational energy that you get with homeopathy, the spiritual path that you get with non-physical, non-Hertzian energies that are connected to higher sources of energy, which could be called spirits, angels, etc. To ignore that, I think, is stupid. So the whole idea is the synergistic element of these last two in particular is the critical thing that will get everybody success. Use all of it in a synergistic nature to come up with a bigger, better system that works. And you always want to take what is apparently working now and blend it with something that's more experimental to come out with the perfect synergy. That's the reality of it all. But remember, people, it's going to take study. It's going to take time. You're going to have to work with this stuff. It should be a lot of fun. You should find this exciting. And when you start seeing that you're getting results, that should spur you on. But that's all part of it. But if you're going to use garbage technology, if you're going to get trapped by these Satanists, these people who are putting out horribly toxic energies called orgone and orgonite that are so dirty and nasty that they will actually make you sick, these are all the things you have to be careful of. And you're only going to find the proper information from myself on this entire field because everybody else is corrupt. And by the way, I'm the only expert in this field anyway, with over 54 years of research. I've written over 35 books, 5 courses. I've been on the BBC, CNN, Art Bell, and have been studying, researching, and selling products for over 40 years now. So no one else even comes close to my qualifications and the independentness of it. I'm not stuck in any one tradition, any one machine. I make my own products because I can't find anything that's worth a damn, period. And I have used these other people's products. I have many of them. I have a huge collection of ancient, or not ancient, but old antique machines that go back almost 100 years to the most modern ones. And many of these we have shown to you in videos. And you can see these on Patreon and our All Access. And, if you're not a subscriber, are you dumb? Because you're only going to get good information here. The bottom line is you should be supporting us on Patreon. You should be part of All Access. These are small amounts of money that do great help to do our research. Research is time-consuming and expensive. So you need funding to do it, and it doesn't take a lot of funding. I need millions of dollars, but a small support group that could keep the organization going on a monthly basis is going to pay you back 1,000,000,000-fold, and probably will solve all your problems in life. And most likely, at one time in your life or another, this technology will save your life. It will save your life, the life of your loved ones, the life of your pets, the life of your parents. In the end, this technology is so critical and so important, which is the reason why it is so suppressed. So it's really sad, but it is very true. So this is the reality that's out there. This is the all importance that everyone has to look at and understand that a small amount of support done by even a small group of people can make major changes. That really is the new world, and you can have influence. And I'm just shocked with the kind of GoFundMe programs for toys and games and other things that are funded hundreds of thousands of dollars, while here technologies of great importance are not. Stuff that could save your life and the others, save the planet, stop pollution by learning how to take toxic energy forms, even nuclear pollution, and rip them apart at the subatomic level and deactivate their toxicity. Yes, this is what can happen. But it's not going to happen because the entire industry has been taken over by evil, corrupt people who are bought off for small amounts. And the kind of people that are in this industry are really the lowest level people you're going to find. Sad, but true. But are there any higher level people? Have we got any great results from all those Harvard boys and Yale boys who are great attorneys helping mankind? When did that happen? And or coming up with great scientific discoveries. So we have all the cures we need. We have all the free energy we need. We have stopped all the pollution. Where are you living, Dr. Thor? We have all those problems. Well, that's right, dumb guy. The bottom line is that nothing has been solved by this high techie people. And what's really out there is some really scary stuff that will destroy everybody in the coming future. But there are answers to everything. But the bottom line is that the people who have the answers are not supported. It's as simple as that. Not even in the most simplest places to support people, like on YouTube or social media, you will make sure that you are marginalized, as this organization is, to have a very tiny audience so that none of the information really gets out there, while other people who are saying similar have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and views. So I think that people should think about that. And why is that? Interesting. So the whole idea is that people who are followed and the people that are given breaks are those people that are controlled, and the uncontrolled people are marginalized. With that, people, I will leave you until next time.